Good evening, and welcome to another CaberCam broadcast. Today with us we have Alex and Will.
Hello.
Hello.
Today we have Six's ESEA game going on in the Open Division. Sixes, there are six players on each team, of course, as per the name, and they are usually two scouts, two soldiers, and one demo man and one medic, of course. If you're unfamiliar with TF2, there's 9 classes in TF2: Scout, Soldier, Demo, Heavy, NG, Engineer, and Pyro. And then there is Medic, Sniper, Spy as the support classes. So we might see some off-classing today, especially on last. We might see a Heavy or an Engineer sending one of his sentry guns. But most of the time we will see 2 scouts, 2 soldiers, 1 demo man for that giant damage per minute, and medic, giving those heals out and keeping his team alive.
So it looks like we have one of 2 teams here on the server. Unfortunately, the other should be here in a few minutes. So it looks like we just have these players idling and messing around.
They're probably on their own server to sing really quick.
Hopefully they are.
That is possible, although they're 5 minutes overdue.
What game have we seen that started on time?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there was this one game like last week that everybody was there like 20 minutes before, all practicing for a while.
That was true. No,
That was
they were
the one on
scrimming.
Swiftwater.
They were scrimming though.
Oh, they were scrimming? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they probably should
Never
have about
mind.
50
So the
minutes
team
into
wasn't actually there,
scrim.
but it's all right. It's all good.
Well, the game yesterday, all the players were here,
They're just derping
and
around
then they
for
all
like
left to go to
20
pubs
minutes.
for and then they were like 10 minutes wait.
Yeah, it was a good game yesterday. But anyway,
It was a pretty good game.
on to
Even
the
though it
game
was a
today.
roll, it was still a pretty good game.
Yeah. So, for sixes, there are 3 leagues. There's SIVO, which is another sixes league with open and invite. Then there is ESEA, which we are streaming today with open and main. Essentially the same thing. Arguably, ESEA is better, but, it's all preference, really. It's just how people like their whitelists, configs, stuff like that. UGC is has the biggest player base, I would say, because they have 3 different leagues of 9v9, 4v4, and 6v6. We're reconnecting source to be okay. But we hopefully shall see a very good high-level match that is at least a UGC Platinum level and definitely worth ESEA Open for today.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, I currently just got a failed after 4 retries.
Yeah,
Hopefully
I
we can-
completely lost connection.
Hopefully we can get it back. I don't know. Let's see.
Good.
Server's back up apparently, so let's try to retry. No, I can't
Yeah, I
connect.
can't connect.
Neither can I.
Okay, it's really not good.
The port has changed.
Oh, what is the port?
It is 29989, not 29982
Okay.
anymore.
Yep, I'm joining. Alright. Well, once
I'm
again.
surprised that they changed that without telling us, but
Well, no, it's ESEA who does all that automatically, just goes to servers in case one of them crashes. I believe. I could be wrong.
should still show like a message to us. And either way, we're getting back here on the map.
This is all true. Anyway, I'm almost loaded in, and we shall go back to TF2 point of view. We are the first ones in, so always a good thing. And so it looks like this definitely will go with the tradition of TF2 and we start late, as per usual. But that's
Well,
okay.
this is TF2.
This
What would
is
it be if
TF2.
we did not? If we started on time, what would that be?
There's this little thing called valve time. It applies to competitive matches.
Oh, yes.
It'll be ready when it's ready.
FF3.
Let's say waiting
Eventually.
for broadcast to start.
Ooh, it looks like we have our first. That's 2 now, SYOPS players. And they are joining their teams.
Yep. This is all true. We are getting both teams here, kind of a mix of team mixing again, like just as yesterday. But that's okay. It'll all be cool.
I'm guessing the other team is having problems connecting for some reason, now that they're all coming in at the same time.
I'm not too sure. Looks like everything is going quite well. Just a little bit of random team switching. We have 5 for PsyOps. No, everyone in here is here for PsyOps. It looks like we will get a ringer actually, unless it's a random join or team name change for Shivers.
Shivers does have that player on their roster, so.
All right, well, it's good. It's always good to make sure if you even have some ringers, add them to your roster beforehand, then no one will know.
Definitely.
Well, it's what you're supposed to do technically, but no one really cares.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't tell if he's an actual player or not. Because it sorts alphabetically and not by date.
Yeah. That mini. I believe. Yes, it looks like some pretty good
Okay.
pre-game scrimming
Looks like
is
everyone's
joining. Everyone is not here. We're missing one player still.
I
For
think we know.
PsyOps. No, it's 5v6 right now.
We have 6 players of PsyOps here. We're missing someone for Shivers.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Also, we have. It looks like we're getting a level 3 belt on.
Well, definitely at least a level 1.
Well, he's working on that. He's working hard. I'm surprised as to why they're readying
Oh, it
up.
looks like they are a pause, I believe. The time is going down, but everyone is paused.
That or the server is having problems. Not really sure.
Hopefully, it's not having problems.
Well, we can move, so I think this is definitely a plus.
Yeah. No disconnect.
I'm surprised as to why there's a pause for the game starts.
No, it's not.
Yep, Source TV
Oh.
reconnecting.
Malk just sent me a
Let me,
message. Who's my contact? Who said it crashed again? We might have to reschedule. That would be quite unfortunate.
Well, are they not allowed to go onto their own server?
I don't know. Maybe I am wrong entirely, and it is their own servers. But it'd be kind of weird because they just switched to completely
No, this is
random
an
ports.
ESEA server, but I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the ESEA rules. Maybe they do have to play on an official ESEA server.
I know for some reason the page isn't updating for IPs.
yeah, there's I'm not actually seeing an IP listed at all from that same link you sent earlier.
Yeah. Well, I never saw it for the previous one either, but we were able to join it, and they joined too.
And I'll just get in contact with them, I guess.
I am.
Luke, are we live? No, it's not showing up as live. No, for me it isn't. Huh, I don't know.
It's your fault, Will. Yet again.
Obviously.
Hey, Luke. It says on a league match that it's scheduled for Wednesday, March 26th at 2
That's
a.m.
yeah, because that's
Is that for
GMT.
GMT?
Yeah.
Okay. That's still. Oh no, we're in GMT for minus 4. Right.
Yeah.
Do I say
I'm gonna go
this?
put in some music. Hopefully we can get this match started. Otherwise, we'll get back to you guys.
news.
All right, and we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Thanks for waiting. This server looks like it is working out for the match so far. They're still in pre-game, but it looks like the server isn't crashing for once. So we surely, hopefully, will be able to get this game started as soon as possible.
Yes, I've been poked.
You are on the server, Will?
Yes, I
I
am.
believe we are all three on the server here.
Alrighty.
Yes, no, we just have to wait for both teams to get here and not at the server.
Yeah.
By that, it's just PSYOPS at this point.
Oh yes. Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Tipsy, Nost, whatever. that was there earlier. Yes, it was just his name being weird. He has since added his burr tag.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's true. Okay. Hopefully SYOPS can get in here because they were a little bit slow to the getting on last time and the server crashed. So let's hope
And then
that
another
doesn't-
time,
And then
they
another
were
time.
here first.
Yeah.
Hey, Luke, do those ads stop once the game starts?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I was wondering. I haven't actually cast a match on an ESEA server yet. Also, liking this demo's loadout.
Who?
Dim Shades.
Dim
On
Shades?
Pwn Star.
Oh.
The Dangerous too.
Let's see.
With a gibbous.
Oh
The
yes.
fantastic. It's not a gibbous. It's actually a Scotsman stovepipe. Though it looks like a gibbous.
How can you confuse that beautiful hat, the gibbous?
By being zoomed out far away. It's also
blue.
were they playing
No,
a
it's
match?
just that ESEA for whatever reason doesn't have any sort of
They're actually readied up,
pre-game
so
stuff.
they're just playing practice matches. They did ready up earlier.
With the sticky jumper.
Oh yes.
Yeah, with the practice matches.
practice that
Practice
fast
matches
rollout.
aren't always serious. Also, Pwn Star definitely does have that good rollout. Hopefully, we'll be seeing more of that in the game.
with real stickies too.
Yeah, with real stickies to kill him. Unless the med pockets him.
Yeah.
You know, for his rollout, and it gives him the buff. Is that a loose cannon?
It may be. Okay, it looks like three SYOPS
No,
players
it's a
are
good
here, so it
launcher.
looks like this server is gonna work out. Hopefully.
Hey, let's not jinx it.
Yeah.
That's what we said the last time, and then it crashed.
Well.
And now
Wow.
you're jinxing it by bringing this up. Period. Will.
Well, I just stating the fact that Luke had brought it up again. I just want to watch some TF2.
It looks like everyone's used for two people. They're one of SYOPS scouts, I believe, and they're roamer.
Okay, so we definitely, we have 4 here. Looking for there. Waiting for their demo and their, they have both soldiers. Waiting for their other scout is what it is.
Stop playing at 12. Randomly joined. Don't know who that is. Hopefully he changes his name. There
Or
he-
he's,
SYOPS. Stop playing at 12.
yeah, he might be a, he might also be a sub.
Maybe. So we're only missing one right now. Hopefully.
So he's
Everything
just going to be a
works
scout,
out.
though, so.
Alert. Our control point is being captured. Alert. The control point is being contested. Alert. Our control point is being captured.
So we're 7 on 5.
Oh, looks like this might be the match
we
right
are
here.
going live soon. Yes, we are. All right.
We're going live right now.
So here
Thank
we
God.
go. So for Shivers on, there we go. So for Shivers on demo, we have Pwn Star matches live. Here we go. we have down demo, we have Pone Star. On Pocket, we have a Bridge. On Medic, we have Bagel Friday. One scout is Nostalgic, and the other one is the Pepe for P Shivers. For this, anyway, and then we have E4IO as the roamer. Sorry about not mentioning him. Medic is one of the scouts for SYOPS. Cheris is the medic for SYOPS. Wilson is the pocket. And it looks like P Shivers definitely has dominated this point.
Uber. SYOPS dropped Uber.
Yeah, P Shivers definitely lost their med there, and their demo definitely not going to be good in their favor. However, they made SYOPS entirely wiped, so it's not that bad of a trade-off.
Cheers is trying to get away. He hit 100% and he dropped.
I believe it was due to that Uber saw that he had. But yeah, still never good to drop, especially on Uber, especially on CP maps in total.
So it looks like P Shivers is pretty weak, actually. They've got two of their players very low health and not being healed. So it looks like they're going to have to wait here to actually push it on last, even though they cap second, which will allow SYOPS to just build here and wait.
Well, currently SYOPS actually is at the disadvantage by 25%, so that's easily a good 10 seconds. So hopefully they can use that to their advantage. Actually, well, they won't use it to their advantage because they definitely should not push into... They definitely should not... Actually, what am I saying? They will push into them and hopefully get this point uncontested because the other team won't.
And they're pushing to the lobby now.
They are indeed. Let's see if this demo is popped on the demo man. Miss Sticky there.
I think they're going to try to wait for a force or one of the soldiers to go force Cheers to pop.
Yeah. Looks like that med is definitely holding back though underneath the stairs.
Take the aggressive roll.
And there is a Uber
both teams
exchange.
did popped. Yeah, it looks like there is an exchange though because a bridge got caught behind.
Yeah,
and
Sibes is going to get
P Shivers is 3 down, and hopefully Sibes can push off that, even though P Shivers demo is still up.
Looks like both demos definitely exchanging a lot of stickies on that point there. Both of them vying for control, but SYOPS was able to hold a point in the end, and they are capping second now with a scout.
Yeah, great repush SYOPS. Honestly, the first one that we've officially recorded as Caber Cam, because most of them have been wipes and not much of a contest, but it looks like it will be a really close game here today, as both teams are pretty close, or sorry, not that close, surprisingly. P Shivers is in 16th, and SYOPS is in 7th.
SYOPS was definitely favored, but they got pushed back, so this could be a very interesting match between the two. Looks like SYOPS is definitely in the medic Uber advantage here. They have 100% now, like going to roll on a point here with their Uber.
They
I
are,
wouldn't be surprised
and
if they
Pussy
push on.
is popped on, and he is jumping away now,
And
trying to go for the
medic
med,
goes flying.
and the medic
There's a
stays
scout hiding in
up.
the closet.
Oh,
And Cheers
No.
goes down to the scout.
Cheers
Another,
does go
net
down,
does go down.
but P Shivers is only 2 up, so it looks like they will be able to push off that. Stop Playing at 12 is chasing their scout, and it looks like he was able to get some damage up, but he does go down. So SYOPS was able to push this back, and they are able to push on and probably get this second point pretty easily.
Looks like that P Shivers soldier definitely pulled back. He does not want to defend this point, would rather just hold on last. Fortunately for them, they are almost completely up now, although they are definitely not in the Uber
SYOPS
advantage.
has a huge advantage here.
At
SYOPS
50%
should just
Uber advantage, they
push
should
in.
just go straight in. And it looks like that's exactly what they were going to do.
And it looks like
Tipsy
we
on
do
a-
have one of the scouts switch to heavy to help defend this point.
It definitely is a
definitely
great
help them
advantage.
move
You lose some mobility and you lose some damage, but it definitely is a good pro in the long run because it is like a mobile turret that can get up really fast. But
here comes
the
the
Uber
Uber.
is popped and the heavy does go down, so it looks like
Fortunately, they have an off class as Iro, just keeping everybody off that point. So even though they had the Uber advantage, they're not able to... Oh, never mind.
yeah, it would definitely he
You
was
have
able
a,
to get that scout held there for a while, but in the end they were able to push off it pretty easily.
Very good hold by that Pyro. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, so let's watch Filthy Casuals. Roland, he is there on mid first, being able to get that damage out. Unfortunately, his team is a little bit lagging behind. And P Shivers was able to get more damage on point first, but Filthy did stay alive and is doing a great job keeping the demo back.
A beautiful med pick by SYOPS Scout on the P Shivers med. So he does go down. They're definitely going to be at a disadvantage having only one up right now on this point.
Especially the great job for Chirises or whatever. I'm sorry, Chirises. Staying alive, man. You definitely saved Wilson's life, and you are able to get this point as a result of it.
Oh,
And then he
my.
gets
Oh,
knocked
but
down.
I spoke too soon. Oh man.
Definitely a fair and balanced match between these two teams.
It is barely getting this midpoint, but it looks like Wilson will just push up and try to hold this P Shivers team back off the bridge, and with his team helping him out.
Looks like SYOPS' medic is not doing anything at all. He does not have a single Uber or a single point, and now he does. But because of that delay, P Shivers is definitely going to have a 50% Uber advantage on this point.
It looks like
Able to
SYOPS
cap.
was trying to back cap or
Yeah.
second, but was unfortunately not able to do it. And P Shivers will able to push off that and maybe get to this last point and make it a 1-1 game.
Well, they're easily
Maybe
going
they
to get
do have
Spire
the
here.
81%.
Oh,
But it looks like they're
maybe not.
losing control of Spire.
Yeah, the demo was
Very
only
nice
one on
picks
the
by that scout.
point, so definitely a very strong job for this P Shivers team to get the demo man down.
Up and Sibes pushing back to mid, so they successfully defended their Spire.
Definitely a very good defense here.
It looks like Wilson
I would
tried to.
suggest P Shivers to just push in with their Uber here before SYOPS gets theirs up. There's still, we have 10% to go.
Yeah, 10% is pretty quick though, but longer than you would expect. It's only a few seconds, about 5. But Wilson just couldn't get that jump off, and ever since then he went down. But the red Uber is popped, so let's see what SYOPS can do back and
Blue
hopefully win
does
this mid
counter.
back.
Looks like P Shivers was definitely able to handle and juggle that Uber there, making it
Yeah, I
almost
think-
useless.
Cheers was he was forced because
Really?
they
He had
popped
full
before they
health.
even came around the corner.
Well, regardless, it looks like this red scout is doing a great job keeping the other scout at bay. Mahok definitely doing a really good job, and he was able to get the other scout down, and they are able to push on second as a result. But unlike last time, P Shivers is having a pretty forward hold, it looked like, but now it looks like they did fall back.
The control point is being captured.
It looks like that is another successful pullback and then push forward by SYOPS here. Getting pushed back to their Spire and then yet pushing back P Shivers back to their last.
Yeah, Ubers are at a 20% advantage for SYOPS, and it looks like they may push right in. No, they're rotating up top. So I wouldn't wait
Sadly,
too long.
in that time,
but
both Ubers are up.
Yeah, let's see if Bagel Faraday does a good
Looks
job
like
keeping his team
rotating.
alive.
Looks like they're debating between rotating top and rotating side.
The red Uber
They
is
do
popped
pop
though,
on the,
and Ubers are
soldier.
exchanged. Definitely a good job by P Shivers keeping his men alive, and it looks like it was an Uber exchange. Both teams get one down, but both Ubers are lost, which is definitely a good advantage for the offensive team. It looks like they will push off
And
that.
here comes PsyOps pushing in.
Exactly.
Looks like one Blue Scout did switch to Pyro, but he's not up, so he's not going to be able to do much here.
The point star was sticking up the Soli and was able to get him. The medic is on point, and Cherices does go down. But definitely a very smart Uber exchange by SYOPS here, knowing that both teams did have the Uber.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, it looks like we might have a back cap by the soldier.
Wow.
And even though
Oh,
Shivers
The
pushed
Pyro
up
was
entirely,
standing right there.
that was a beautiful back cap.
The Pepe was walking back into the spawn to change classes, and he was not paying attention at all. And the soldier just walked onto the point.
oh man, I'm sure he
I'm
regrets
sure
that.
he must be beating himself up
Yeah.
right now. And that is going to be yet another point in favor of PSYOPS here.
It looks like
both teams getting up to mid pretty quickly all together.
Even though it is currently looking very positively in PSYOP's favor, the games are pretty close relatively. It feels like both teams can win by just rolling PSYOP's way right now.
Yeah.
That med just...
Shivers goes 5 down on mid.
He air strafed a rocket when he had 20 health and then got taken down by another sticky right after. Beautiful plays, but just not enough to keep him up.
Yeah, I think SYOPS is going to easily get second here.
It stopped playing at 12.
Definitely.
He's giving some good damage already onto the Solly and the medic for... the pocket and the medic for P-Shivers. But he is quite lit. So he looks like he will kind of fall out, but the medic... I don't know.
Unfortunately for PSYOPS, they don't have any Uber going on whatsoever. Meanwhile, P-Shivers is juggling at 90%.
Yeah, it looks like P-Shivers will definitely at least try to push into, or at least they should, into PSYOPS and hopefully get that med pick.
Looks like we have yet another scout swap to Pyro.
Yep, I think they're going to Uber in here,
P-Shivers.
and they're going to try to push back.
It does look that way.
They do pop.
They do pop. It does look quite ineffective at the moment.
Yeah, everyone PSYOPS just backed out. That was a completely ineffective Uber.
Oh, it looks like Cheers has swapped to crits.
Oh,
He's
wow.
no longer going Uber, and they
do backup again. Oh, man. That backup is lethal for PSYOPS TF2.
And it looks like we're going to have a team switch here as we go into the second half without any form of break in between. Both teams spamming with a ready up.
Yeah, PSYOPS is now on the blue, and with P-Shivers in red. And it looks like... no, now they've readied up. They just had some random... whatever. I don't know what to
I believe
call
every
it.
player has to ready up before they can start.
Yep.
So that's what that was.
So here we go. Pwnstar going for his nice fast rollout. He likes to be a little bit more aggressive than Filthy Casual. Filthy Casual likes to hang back a little bit, be more of an artillery. But it looks like Filthy Casual will actually rotate into their PSYOPS team. Sorry, P-Shivers team.
Bagels.
Pwnstar
Bagels really
definitely
low here.
going down because of that early aggression there.
I think Bagel might go down if he gets chased.
And stop playing at TF2, just got a nice 2 picks. You got the scout below the bridge, and then you got the roaming soldier jumping in. Oh, and then he gets the other scout. Man.
Oh, beautiful scout.
Stop playing at TF2 is going big on this midpoint. And now it looks like he will go ahead and capture this second point as well.
Thankfully, saving their team. It looks like Bagel Friday, their P-Shivers' medic, is definitely going to pull back, keep his Uber, and use it to defend on the point.
Yep,
and Blue does
Uber's
pop
in.
on their soldier. Unfortunately, having no backup here. So they're not going to be able to do much.
The
And
Uber was
do get the
popped.
cap. That was a beautiful cap by that scout while everybody else was distracted.
Yeah, so it looks like it will be quite difficult for P-Shivers to come back, but they do have a chance. They have one more round. So hopefully they can at least win one and make this game a little bit closer than it currently is.
Looks like a lot of flak being just poured on top of P-Shivers here. Not really able to push onto the point very strongly, and yet they're actually unifying as a team. Not a single player has gone down yet. Really good heals being juggled around.
Yeah, well,
And
wow.
they do
PSYOPS-
use the soldiers.
PSYOPS goes 5
PSYOPS
down.
wipes. Except they do keep their medic who's playing back now on the last with his 71% overcharge, so hopefully that will defend in their favor.
yeah, great pressure by
P-Shivers might
P-Shivers.
still be in this.
They definitely needed to perform like that, and they definitely were able to show up and perform like that exactly. So it looks like they will push on to this last point now. It looks like there will be no off-classing for PSYOPS, but PSYOPS is trying to go aggressive, or at least the roamer is, but was ineffective in that, and Wilson does go down.
Does take down the red med, though, for P-Shivers. So that's definitely not going to be in their favor, and PSYOPS does have an Uber, and they do pop.
And they do, yep.
It was a force pop. Very beautiful force there by P-Shivers.
Yeah, very good job by Noslash. I'm sorry. I can't pronounce him, Nost. I'm just going to call him Nost, to force that pop. And it looks like they will be able to, or at least have pressure on this midpoint. And it looks like they will be able to cap it back. Definitely a great defense and repush, using that critical advantage of only a few players for the SYOPS team.
Definitely a uber favor in favor of SYOPS here with a 65% against Shivers' 35. Shivers and SYOPS both exchanging a couple scouts, not really doing much, trying to take the point. And I think SYOPS is definitely going to take this point uncontested.
Yeah, P-Shivers definitely came out strong, but it looks like they just can't hold that offensive game that P-Shivers have. It looks like their Soli will try to get some damage out, but the medic is keeping a good job keeping a bridge alive, but he did get quite a bunch of damage out on him. And P-Shivers will be able to take this upper area pretty uncontested.
Yeah, I think SYOPS is
Except it looks like
right
SYOPS is moving it with an Uber, and they do pop, although, I don't know, they do keep it on the soldier. He's not able to do that much, though, not having much backup here. Red did switch to a heavy from one of their scouts.
Yeah, great play.
the back cap, oh my god.
Almost
so close.
another back cap.
So close, but it was a definitely a great shutout to P-Shivers medic Bagel Friday, who flashed that heavy only for a few seconds, but seconds are very long in TF2, and he was able to decimate a couple players on the main push. I forget who it was exactly, against the SYOPS team, and it looks like they will try to push back on the second point.
Looks like Pep is definitely learning from his mistakes as Pyro prior. And he's just sitting on the pin until they own the next one. Definitely not wanting another back cap.
Oh, and SYOPS has a spy out here.
Oh, wow, they do. Let's see if he can go big. He's going for that med pick, but he does go down in one rocket.
The Roamer spy.
How unfortunate.
SYOPS does have this Uber now, but it is pretty even. But unfortunately, Bagel Friday isn't healing anyone, but now they are. So Ubers should be shared momentarily or forced, unfortunately, for any team who forces the other team.
Cheers is almost forced there. He was down to about 80 health.
He did a good job backing out and is now back in, healing their pocket boy pussy.
I think I should mention that SYOPS does not really have much of a team going on here. They're just, it's basically just the combo sitting underneath, and they do roll in. They haven't popped yet, though. They do pop on point, and Shivers does exchange the pop a little bit late, giving them a slight advantage.
The Cheers did get out very smartly. They do have the advantage. They have one player down, and the other team has two, even though they do have the respawns. Definitely in their favor. Cheers is pretty lit and is trying to get out, but he does push back in. I'm not sure why.
The scout going for the back half does not get it. It gets taken down by a beautiful step by the demo.
Yeah, it looks like Cheers will go down, and he does.
Yeah.
So hopefully P-Shivers can pull back up, because they do have the 4 respawns for SYOPS, but they do have more than enough time to get this second point. But it looks like they aren't yet for whatever reason. Looks like they're just slow to the draw, or weren't fast enough to take that opportunity.
Looks like the demo would rather set up stickies, and the med does get picked. Beautiful pick by Mike.
The control point is being captured.
Looks like SYOPS is just holding this Spire now. For some reason, P-Shivers would rather set up traps than try and cap it. And they do have someone just holding. Yet again, that soldier just sitting on point, not wanting any form of back cap shenanigans going on here.
Yeah, it looks like SYOPS is running crits now to push on this last point to definitely get that heavy and pyro combo down. They aren't. They're running a sniper now, though. Definitely trying to mix it up. So I don't know
from that heavy.
I don't know how that crits will do against a sniper in particularly, but it looks like it definitely we'll see some interesting play coming up, because P-Shivers this is definitely their best round and strongest offensively and defensively.
Unfortunately, they don't have that Uber that they're going to need to counter this crits, and it is ready, and they do pop. Coming in here with a demo, just sticking down that way. Getting at least 3 kills before he gets...
The scout jumps on the point at the last second.
What a beautiful capture.
There we go, and SYOPS does get next, so that makes the game 5-0 for the SYOPS team. So it looks like it is another roll.
Out of here.
Well, despite being a roll in favor of his scoring, it was still a very evenly paced match.
Yeah, even
Both teams definitely exchanged quite a few.
Even though SYOPS was the advantage by 7 places, doubled from Shivers, it definitely looked like either team could win it. But unfortunately, SYOPS just got more of those lucky breaks, if you will, in their favor.
I don't think I've ever seen a team weave a server faster.
Well, you have to also remember that ESEA servers are not owned by them; they're owned by ESEA, so they probably do have to leave the server pretty quickly. Although it looks like P-Server is just staying around for a little while.
I don't think so. I think the SYOPS just have to go somewhere. Maybe they have a scrim or something in a few minutes at 11. I'm not sure. But it definitely was a great game for them. The demo was definitely doing a great job pushing and getting that damage dealt when it was necessary. But definitely a great job by their scouts gotta go or something leaving at 12. I'm sorry, I forget his name already. And Malk, who just simply out DM'd the other scouts, in my opinion, at least, especially on those mid fights where it's most critical.
Yeah, I definitely agree, and also many times PsyOps just had some really fantastic picks, and especially backcapping just made them win multiple times when otherwise they wouldn't have held.
It was a great backup play. Unfortunately, I couldn't see any of them because I was focused on the main action. But that was how sneaky. I'm not even sure what it was. Sometimes it was a soldier, sometimes it was a scout on those plays.
I think the first backhand was definitely the best, though. The entire team pushed forward. That soldier held behind the point, like off on the side, waited for everybody to leave, and then snuck in there before they captured their second point.
Yeah, with one person, it's only 2 seconds, so you know. Oh,
Yeah.
man. Anyway, great game all around. Tomorrow we will be on at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. I believe that is GMT -5. And we should see some good action going on. Unfortunately, we do not have one set up right now. So if you do have a Sixes team and you want us to stream them, do send us a message. Join our Steam group. It's linked below. Also, make sure to hit that follow button, and we'll set it up. Otherwise, we'll probably see some gold or platinum action for the first round in playoffs for UGC Sixes. Any last comments, boys?
So
I
it
got
does
nothing
go
really
down.
to say.
Alrighty. Well, thanks for watching. Be sure to check us out. Be sure to join our Steam group, and see you all tomorrow.